Hi, this is the last section, section 5, and this is a sort of what if, okay? As you can see, we fitted our Wellmaster coupling, we've got our collar in place, it's parallel, we've got 2 gaps within the required diameter, and we've got our torque reading. What you might ask then is, well, what happens if I get to my torque limit and my gap is either too big or closes up? And what you need to do with that, because the Wellmaster body is tapered, as is the collar, is you then undo your bolts, take the collar off, and either move the collar out towards the hose, which will give you a wider gap because you're going up the taper. So if you've closed it up, you would take the collars off and move them upwards. If your gap is too big, when you've got the torque, is you would take the collars off and move them down. It is a little bit trial and error. However, when you take this collar off, what you will see is 4 grooves from the teeth marks when it was put on originally. And you can use them, the teeth marks, then as a guide, either to go down or up a number of steps, and it helps you to keep it more or less in the same place. So 1 tooth movement is going to make a difference of somewhere like 0.2 probably of a millimetre to your gap either side. So that's a rough guide. And of course, if you reach your, whatever you should do, or whatever you must not do, is don't change the torque setting. I've had people say, I can't get a millimetre gap with the torque that you've set, I have to really, really force it down. And that's because you put the collar in the wrong place. Move the collar, don't tighten over the torque limit we've set. Okay? And then have fun with your auto well. Goodbye.